Hey everyone. Okay, so the dreaded topic, although the most popular question or comment I get from anybody, belly fat, post belly fat, just regular old belly fat. What do I do about it? How can I flatten my abs? How can I whittle my middle? How can I do all that stuff? Yeah, I know I can't spot reduce, all that, but what can I do? What's the good news and what's the bad news? So, here's the thing. Those of you guys who know me know I always tell you the truth, the real deal, straight up, no, lying to you about how easy it's going to be. Everything's hard work. And the other caveat I want to give you is, obviously, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a personal trainer. I don't have any sort of expertise other than the fact that I had 3 babies in 4 years, 3 C-sections, and have tried just about everything, the belly fat diet, you name it, I've tried it, personal training, working out at home, everything, doing 100 sit-ups a day, all of that. I've talked to doctors, I've talked to trainers, I've talked to lots of people about this topic because it matters to me. I still have a little bit of my baby pooch, to call it, even though, just between you and me, my youngest son is 3 years old, so I probably don't have much of an excuse, but I still have my baby tummy. It's my biggest goal is to get rid of it. So here are sort of the straight facts that I have learned from my own research. So if you're talking about post-baby belly, okay, the good news, yes, you can get rid of it, or at least you can reduce it. 80+% of it, probably maybe even 85% plus of it is diet. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but it is. It has to do with eating more protein, for some people eating less milk products, other people less sugar. I mean, it really depends on your body, and you kind of have to figure out, maybe with your doctor or nutritionist or just in experimenting, what works for your body. For me, I find less milk, less sugar helps. And obviously drinking a lot of water, that always helps with the bloating, which some of this can be bloating. So, yes, you can reduce your belly through diet and exercise. It is true that you can't spot reduce. For some people, in fact, they say that for most people, your belly is actually the first place you lose weight, but that also, I've read, applies mostly to people who have a lot of weight to lose and not necessarily to people who are sort of in that mid-range, and especially not to people who are trying to lose post-baby belly fat as opposed to just regular belly fat. When I went to my personal trainer, when I still went to a personal trainer years ago, first thing he said was, I'm just going to be honest with you, your stomach's going to be the last to go because you're a woman and you're still in child producing years, and therefore your body is going to naturally want to keep some of that belly fat there. It's just part of being a baby factory, and that's how we were made, and so your body's going to want to keep it there as long as possible, and that's been true. I've lost most of my weight everywhere else. I've toned up, but that is still the last area that's sort of the last to go. So yes, diet plays a big part, plays the largest part, I think. You cannot spot reduce, so fat burn fat, weightlifting, huge. It builds muscle, it burns fat. You need to lift weights. You need to do your cardio for your, to burn calories and also for your heart health, but you need to have a good combination of both. That's just general fitness, but also for your belly. Sit-ups do is they strengthen the underlying muscle. I definitely feel like my abs have gotten a lot stronger in the last couple of years, 100%. I can do the ab exercises, I can do planks, I can do all the things I couldn't do, but it's not going to get rid of the fat on top of the muscle. So you have to eat right, you have to exercise, just like you were getting in shape, and you will see changes. So you do want to do those ab exercises because you want to build up the underlying muscle so that when you melt away all that fat, you got that six-pack or at least something close to it. I don't think I'll ever have a six-pack, but I would like to at least have a flatter stomach. not to get too, for anybody who is too squeamish, for women who've had C-sections especially, you have the scar, you have that, little bit of fat or whatever it is that hangs over, skin that hangs over the scar. My OBGYN said a lot of it can be reduced by exercise and diet. For some women, it's just loose skin, and your OBGYN or some doctor will be able to tell you probably if it's loose skin versus just fat. If it's loose skin, the bad news is there's nothing you can really do about that with diet and exercise. There are options, obviously, tummy tucks and other things. But loose skin is just loose skin, and it's just a product of having babies or having a big tummy. So, you just have to sort of face the facts and, know whether your, extra belly or skin is loose skin or it is belly fat, because there's two different things. And if it's belly fat, there are things you can do about it. If it's not, either medical things you can do about it, but not through diet and exercise, which is never going to really affect that. So the last thing I want to say is genetics. It's the name of the game for all of us with regard to diet and exercise. Genetics plays a huge part. You can fight your genetics. You definitely can. You can change your metabolism. Totally can. But genetics does play a part about how you carry weight, and especially post-baby, and how you carry during pregnancies and how you lose weight is definitely genetic. So there are some women, some of my friends, who had a flat stomach the day after they gave birth, or at least were able to get back to their post-baby tummies within a year of, with good diet and exercise. And there's some women who probably never will just because of genetics. So anyway, I wanted to make this video because I get asked about this all the time. If you have more questions, or if you have belly fat issue, or if you have extra weight around your stomach that you want to get rid of, please comment below this video, email me, message me. I'd love to help you try to figure out how to do that. I will do some more posts on sort of good eating and healthy eating, and you can always obviously ask me questions about exercise, what I do, and what I've done to help reduce my belly. I still have some work to do. So anyway, I hope that you appreciate the honesty and the real information. I hope it's helpful, and let me know if you want to hear more. Thanks. Bye.